Narendra Kumar, and we are from NRK Academy. And in this series of inspiring stories for a blissful life, we have a story of goodness. Let's start. Sita went to the mall and she was shopping. And then she noticed that there was a girl, a small girl, who stood outside the window looking at the people in the shop. She was a beggar and wore tattered clothes. She looked very sad, but she had bright eyes. Sita felt bad for the child and continued her shopping. She was buying a dress for her daughter. It was her birthday the next day. As she stopped, she kept looking at the girl. Something about the girl was attracting her attention. Finally, she selected a beautiful dress and paid the money at the counter and took the bag. When she was coming out, she again saw this girl. She was standing at the steps and she looked hungry. Sita reached into her purse and gave her a 10 rupee. The girl was so happy. Her eyes lit up and she kept saying, "Thank you, madam." Sita climbed her car, and as her car turned the parking lot and was coming out, she saw the girl having idlis, and the look on her face was terrifying. It was clear that the girl had not eaten for a long time. Sita felt bad, and something in her was deeply touched. The next day was her daughter's birthday. The costliest arrangements were made, food of all kinds was laid out. The party went well, and Sita was satisfied. But without her knowing, she remembered the girl at the shop. All night she could not sleep. The next day she went to the shop and waited. She felt silly to wait, and yet the feeling in her was too strong. Why am I feeling bad? What is the wrong that I have done? She kept asking herself. She knew that there was nothing wrong she had done. She sat in her car and kept looking and thinking. In that silence and calm, she understood. She remembered the girl because the girl was the same age of her daughter, looked kind of similar, dark and dusky, and had the same bright eyes. She was feeling as if she had done wrong because she suddenly realized that it was wrong for a small girl to be deprived of basic food. As she sat there, she suddenly saw the girl. She was overjoyed. She went up to the girl. She inquired where she lived. She found a good orphanage and admitted the girl in that. She met her regularly over a period of months and was careful not to disturb her with affection. She wanted the girl to grow up in peace. But the girl had totally fallen in love with Sita. She did not show it. She had the look that looked at Sita as one would look at a goddess, even more. And yet there was no gratefulness, only a simple worship. Years passed and the girl grew, and how? The strange detachment, and yet the attachment brought out the girl, Madhuri's best qualities. Sita quietly ensured that she got the best education. And strangely, Sita got more out of all this. She felt a joy, a power of goodness. And she felt such a deep emotion of joy and meaning that she never expressed it. It was a happy thing inside. She also became a fantastic mother. Today, Sita has two successful children, both sisters, both prodigious and happy, and yes, both best friends too. It worked out simply for all the parties. Love is and can be brought into even this dark world. For that, we need to love the good because it is the good. And that completes a beautiful story of goodness. Thank you so much.